Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Inter in FM20. And today we have another special episode coming up, because today we're playing AC Milan. And not only are they just two places behind us in the table, in the 5th place, fighting with us for the Champions League spot. Of course, the biggest FM save ever on my channel, that got the most views, the most interaction, everything, was as AC Milan. So I know a lot of you guys that are watching now probably found me through my AC Milan save. So yeah, this is clearly a special moment that means a lot to me. Not only because of the tough fight in the table, but because it's history basically. And we are in a kind of a rough situation, as you know. Not rough, the rough is the wrong word, but we're not where we want to be. We're currently in 3rd place, and it's a pretty big gap up to Juve and Napoli. We need to improve. Brozovic still injured, and of course the Marco still injured, out for like 2 months. But other than that, we are fine. It's just been a few days since last game, so I'm doing my normal rotation. I'm going to start with Lukaku and the kid that loves to miss chances, Esposito, on top. But hopefully, maybe this is going to be the day where Esposito takes the next steps and actually starts scoring. Because look at his history. This season he scored 2 goals in 8 games. Last season, when he was loaned out, yes, it was Serie B, but he scored 17 goals, so clearly some room for improvement for the youngster. But I have so much faith in him. He's a tremendous talent. And of course, this is the AC Milan team we're up against. A lot of players still here since they were in the club with when I did that save two years ago. So I'm very familiar to this AC Milan team. A lot of history, a lot of feelings. But today, we put the feelings aside. We shell them, and we need to do really, really well. But it's going to be a away game, so they will clearly have the at-home advantage. But this is also, of course, a derby. And you know derbies, they're huge. The fans are desperate for this. I am desperate for this. The club is desperate for this. It's time for us to do something great here in the derby versus AC Milan. And it's game on. And the first highlight, we see Asamoah with the throw-in for Lukaku. Back to Asamoah. Asamoah on the left flank with a very early cross to the other side. And look at that start! Is one fullback to the other. Asamoah linking up with Lazaro in his first goal of the season. And what, imagine doing this in a derby. It's sensational. Look at this, Asamoah with the early cross. And he finds his partner on the other flank. Look at this. That run. Completely like the whole... This is one of the great things when a defender goes up in the attacking area. It's so easy for the opponent's defenders to just forget about him, because he's not supposed to be there. And look at this finisher. You beauty. This is the way we start a derby away versus AC Milan. Oh my god, I'm very excited right now. This is great news. Look at statistics though. I don't think we should celebrate too early, because it's really, really close. This could really change with a blink of an eye. And I mean, we are creating a few more chances. We're going to see Lazaro with a throw-in for Tonali. That what's looked like an offside, but maybe not. But of course the kid always misses, so we don't need to discuss if it was an offside or not, because we knew that outcome before it even happened. And oh no, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. First I thought it was going to be for them, but look at this. This is fantastic news for us. Romagnoli is sent off, and now we have the advantage of it being one more player on the pitch. But as I say that, the highlight starts happening, but that's really good. First I thought it was us who got in trouble. I thought that for a moment, but oh boy, that was happy news. But still, what we want to say here, we want to talk about focusing here. So, dear man, let down. Don't let your performance levels drop. Yeah, look at that. Seems to gain focus, seems motivated. Exactly the reaction we were after here during halftime. But yeah, a 1-goal lead is such a fragile lead, and you know they're going to be motivated now. Being 1 man down, they're going to push there. But here is Barella for Lazaro. Lazaro back for Tonali. Asamoah bounces, and Barella. I'm not sure what happened with that ball. Somehow Donnarumma saved it, and it bounced everywhere. But here's Tonali with the corner into the box. Really loses that challenge. Riccardi picks it up. Asamoah going for Barella. Skriniar, Lazaro, changes side, Asamoah, Riccardi, here is Lukaku on the left flank, into the box, and Lazaro, Barreira, oh my god, that probably landed on the parking lot or something like that. But yeah, we are creating chances, but one goal, we can do better. Here's Tonali with a free kick, into the box, and oh, is this going to be a counter-attack? Come on lads, don't stop playing now just because we there's one. We're 10 versus 1. Don't mark him. Why do you let him stand there all by himself? You're 10 guys against 1. He should really be on lockdown. Really. But here we see a throw-in from Lazaro for Esposito. Lazaro into the box. Lukaku, Asamoah, Tonali, Lazaro to Lukaku. That was a great chance by Lukaku, but it wasn't just not good enough. Okay, we're in a good situation. We're in the lead. We're creating chances. We're one man more on the pitch, but we need to score. I don't feel secure at all. You just need one chance like the one we just saw that could change a lot of things around. So let's take a look at. We have Barreira and we have Riccardi London having a great game. We also have Eriksen. We're going to remove Eriksen, bring in Asensio. And we're going to remove Barreira because he has the yellow card. It's between these guys. And let's bring in Nainggolan. Oh, Tixon. Still nothing. I have to say that, of course. See a highlight. And unfortunately, it starts with AC Milan. But we want it back here. It's Asensio. Newly subbed. Loses possession. Come on. What? Why did you do that? Why didn't you? You should have been first on that ball instead of just do. Come on, lad. Come on. I feel like nobody tries to stop him. We are playing gegenpress, so we should be pressuring him like a madman. Instead, everybody backs off. I think I know what we need now. We need some Haaland. No, Haaland. Come on, we know it. Haaland always scoring. He has like 7 minutes to score now, and maybe some extra time. We're going to demand more. Come on, lads. I don't feel secure. We should be able to do better in this situation. And here is Asamoah with the throw-in for Haaland. Back to Asamoah. Back to nobody. Back to AC Milan. Come on, lads. Win this one back. That should be safe. Nainggolan. Going for Lazaro. Lazaro into the box. Sets up. Oh, wait. Guess who scored? It's the kid. It's only his 3rd goal of the season in the league. But Sebastiano Esposito finds the net, and maybe this is the moment when everything changes, when everything falls in place, and he actually becomes that goal-scoring machine he's born to become. Because he's such a talent, probably the biggest young talent in Inter when you start a new save. But that's the full-time whistle. We struggled a bit in the beginning, but at the end we came out on top. You can see the league table here. But first, let's take the team talk. That was a really, it's a derby, and looking at these ratings, it's such a mix. There are a few players that played really well, and there are a few players that played like garbage. A really big mix here. But yeah, let's take a look at the table. First, is there any news? Yeah. Oh wait, we want to talk to that was great. He was the player of the match. And I don't like this. Why is he watched by Barcelona? And talking about being watched, I'm still struggling. Martinez won't sign a new contract, and he has that release clause sold that I'm really worried that we're going to lose him during the January window because he refused to sign a new contract. And I would really like him to sign a new contract and get rid of that class sold. But that brings us to this league table. So if you look here, seems like we're really close to Napoli, but they have actually one less game played. So most likely going to win it, and we're still going to be a big gap up until those big 2 dogs on top. As long as we keep on winning, at least we can put some pressure on them. But that's it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for watching. And since we won a derby here today, make sure to press that like button, and I'll see you in the next episode.